This is Darren Marchant with American Nomad News, and we're down here in Ontario, Oregon at a rest stop. I found out all the rest stops in Oregon are all owned by the same guy. They're all privately owned. And this is a really nice one. Rest stops are really important. Drivers really need rest stops. Without it, you'd have people dying on the freeway all the time, or they'd be sleeping all up and down the freeway on the pullout, in which case you'd have an impact hazard with people driving along from behind. It's kind of traditional in a lot of these places sometimes for volunteers from church groups to come up, and they give coffee away for free because they want people to drive safely, and they know how tough it is to do these long hauls. It occurred to me recently that there's a process begun. As people would mention to me when I said, hey, I had a death in the family, they say, yeah, my mom died too. And I'm catching on that the baby boomers have begun to pass away. And this is a really good time to honor them, to look at the legacy of what the baby boomers brought us, their challenges, their pitfalls, some of the things they didn't manage to get quite the way they would have wanted. But that means a lot of things for us today. It means there's changes in our demographics. And it also means a whole lot of people are going to be, their lives are dramatically going to be changing. They're going to be different. They're going to suddenly inherit. You may have an old man that never really honored his parents the way he could have, and discovers after they pass away that he went out in business, became successful, became, a stockbroker or something, and he finds out his parents died. He goes to the funeral. He remembers a whole bunch of things. He inherits. And the money is one thing, but what about the photographs? He decides to go back to some of the places in the old photographs. Some are gone. They just don't exist anymore. You might have a homeless guy. He's a good guy, solid. He's all beat up, and everything he's got is beat up. And he's been struggling for a long time, and you never know. And that inheritance from the baby boomer process that a lot of people are going to receive, they're going to change lives. Men are going to change their careers. Homeless are going to end up with a home. Things are going to happen, and they're going to start spending money. They're going to do stuff. They're going to get out, and they're going to change their activity because an opportunity has come. This is a great little rest stop. And I've been asked to leave before I even woke up because I stayed one night. Well, it's probably not the reason. It's a stated reason, but it's not it. Because I'm a traveler as much as anybody with a car. More. And by the way, those little cactus petals are edible. Very good. And this type of sagebrush, which has a pungent odor, is very flammable, like a lot of sagebrush, but also has one other factor. It tends to push bugs away. It smells nice. You have to get used to it. What is going to happen when a homeless man hasn't been working? Maybe he doesn't have any debt because he's got no address, you can't borrow money. All of a sudden, he's got a house that's paid for. Mom died. There's a house. What are you going to do? World's going to change, folks. Be ready for it. This is Darren Marchant with American Nomad News, signing off. God bless, Godspeed, aim for the stars, land on the moon. Thank you for tuning in.